with the King of Swords, someone is, well, not someone, the Emperor. The Emperor is in this state of looking at things from a very logical, emotionless experience. Not that they don't feel their emotions, but they don't want to, that's not what they want to express. They're keeping that to themselves. Ace of Swords, they may express some truth because something is changing. Something is drastically changing. They're accepting the fact, they're accepting some sort of change. Let me put it that way. They're accepting some sort of drastic, because we also have the Tower. So maybe they're accepting the truth that they want to work with this Queen of Pentacles, that they want to build with her. We have the Four of Pentacles too, so that they don't want to let her go, that they're trying to hold on to her, or they're accepting the fact that they have a really hard time opening up. Because we have the Two of Swords again, where they might still be, I'm not going to say that they're in denial of what they're doing, because they're not. They know what they're doing perfectly, but they might deny it to her. Clarify King of Swords. Let's see. Because they are looking towards the future, but it's like starting, you know, this would have been just looking towards the future, but this is more about needing to temper, like, yes, take action, but allow your feelings to flow. Clarify the King. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Swords. Ooh, no. The World. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so in my head, I heard something's got to give. So the fact that I heard something's got to give, and we get the Five of Swords again. Clarify the King of Swords. Means that I feel like they're conceding, even if it's costing them. Because in Spanish, I'm hearing the saying, Dios su brazo torcer. And what that means, when someone says that, it means that someone is giving you a little bit of a foothold. But it's the king, the one that is giving his brazo torcer, not the queen. So, I don't know. I feel like there's this... I feel like the king is trying to come off very grounded, right? That's why he drove his sword point into the ground. He's trying to come across like he's very grounded. Except here we have the queen who is truly grounded. She is literally a part of nature. So I feel like there's a little bit of a match going on here. Like they're realizing they've met their match. That may be the acceptance, that they feel like they can't test her. Because if they've been trying... she may be the one saying, but you can't. I don't know why I'm feeling like she's going through this, explaining to them. Like, let me put it this way. Okay, remember the analogy I made about there being like a position, right? And we're talking about, you know, medieval times. Think of it like somebody who puts poison in their food because they want to see how this queen will react if she sees them dying. But what she does, instead of letting them eat it, because she's aware there's poison in the food, she'll throw it out and be like, we're not going to do that. You're not about to put me through that. Like, she has a way to circumvent every test they're putting her way. It's making them feel generous towards her, but it's almost, I have to admit that there's almost like a resentment of, how dare you? How dare you? Just minimize what I'm trying to do here. Clarify Ace of Swords. Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Seven of Cups. With the Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't think they realize that they're starting to disappoint her. The hint of disappointment is starting to come through because initially, I think she might have fallen for the tests. Initially, she might have. And the Ace of Swords may be her realizing, oh, wait a minute. Is this a test? Because they might think that they're not being obvious about it, but she can see through them. She's Queen of Swords energy. She's like, oh, I see. It's like they have a similar pattern and she's picking up on the pattern. But I don't think they realize that I don't think this is making her want to work with them. Because now she's in the energy of like sending something off, just letting it go. Yeah, this is why the Five of Swords came up, because at the same time that they're getting really impressed with how her mind works, she's realizing that they're putting her through all these tests because they see themselves as a treasure. The problem is that this also implies that they don't see her as the treasure. They see themselves as the treasure. And to be fair, they feel like only a treasure would fight for another treasure, but that's not how she wants to be treasured. That's not how she wants to be cherished. Clarify Queen of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the AC. Chariot, yeah. I really feel like she's not, that may be what the Tower is. Whatever cooperation she used to give, I don't think she's giving that anymore. So whatever's changing, I think what's changing is inside of the Queen, not the King. I'm over here thinking the King is the one accepting some change. It's the Queen. Because she's sitting here in this energy of, just because I can end up riding this knight, this dragon, riding the knight, anyways, riding the dragon doesn't mean I want the treasure anymore. That treasure cost me a lot, but I don't want it anymore. It's like they're sitting in this energy of realizing that this person is not ready. They're not ready for commitment. They're not ready to trust. They're not ready to open up. That may be the realization she's going through. It's like she realized this person wants to be in her head. They want to live rent-free in her head. And for some time, she may have allowed it. But now that the realization, the epiphany came through, she's just in this place of, this is getting boring. This is getting boring. Clarify the Tower. And it's not that it's boring, it's the intention. It's almost like when you let's picture it like this. Picture it like someone threw a whole bunch of people into the Hunger Games, right? And at first they were fighting for their lives until they realized it's a game. And then they're like, no, go ahead, kill me. Yeah. They don't care. They stopped caring. So it's not that they're bored because what they're going through is boring. It's more like when they realize that this is just, it's almost like a game to this king, to this emperor, they're losing interest quickly. It's like, I'm hearing sound effects. We're doing sound effects. But it's like, it's an airplane that's nosediving into the ground. Whatever was once up in the air is like, no, it's not. Clarify the Tower. She's not seeing them like an option anymore. Judgment. Clarify the Tower. Five of Wands. Five of Swords. Because, like I said, she's realizing that this Emperor sees themselves like they are some mighty prize. But the thing is, the Queen of Cups, because she repeatedly keeps showing up as the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups prizes the heart above many things, prizes emotion. So the fact that somebody she believed cared about her is putting her through this Hunger Games type scenario, it's breaking her heart. But it's also it's not really, I don't see that much pain. I see it more like a realization. She was in pain before, because that's what I'm saying. I know it's not here. I don't see it in the cards, but this is just me channeling right now. Whoever this Queen Empress was, she was in pain before until she realized what was happening. And now she's in this energy of like, oh, I see. She has much better judgment now, because she's realizing that they're creating challenges for her. They're creating obstacles. They're creating an obstacle course, an intense obstacle course. And it's like before she was doing like the whole, that show Ninja Warrior, where they're like running and diving and jumping into water and all this. And before she was going through all the obstacle courses, and now she realized it's like she got eagle eye vision. She got an epiphany, and she realized this is an obstacle course. And she's turning to look at this Emperor like, you put me in a fucking obstacle course? For what? Like I'm a rat in a maze? You're studying me like one of your little subjects, which means you don't see me as your equal, because right now you think you're outsmarting me. You think I'm a dumbass for falling for this. You think it's funny. It's amusing to you. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Especially if she's been through pain because of them. It's like, this doesn't even hurt anymore, because she's realizing, wait, I was in pain because I thought you cared. The way you care, spare me, please. If this is the way you care, you might as well be an enemy. Clarify Three of Pentacles. There's a saying in Spanish, que con esos amigos para qué quieres enemigos? Which means with that type of friend, why would you need enemies? And that's what she's feeling like. Damn, please don't love me too hard, because I might get killed. Clarify Three of Pentacles.